Hello there. Hello there, hello there. Have I got this working? Something feels wrong. What have I done? Maybe not, maybe not. Alright. Saying that my headphones aren't on properly, I don't think, so maybe that's what I'm experiencing. Alright, let's get the game on. We've got a fleet battle to do before we go into Grand Arena. So let's knock that one out. As you may have just seen, my opponent's attacked already, so kind of helpful. We know what we got to hit. I'd say they're in that sweet spot that I aim for, about 20-30. So we have got to be efficient. Let's hope we can be. It'd be nice to go into the off-season on a win. You know, something just dawned on me. Normally, every day, I have a reminder on my watch telling me to take my tablets. And for whatever reason, it's not been going off recently. Let me have a look at this. Sorry, I know I've just stopped everything to check it, but... Is it on silent mode or something? Maybe. Very weird, that. Anyway. I just realised I hadn't taken them. So, I'll give that. It's actually done its job in terms of actually making me remember via muscle memory kind of thing. But I still appreciate the actual nudge. Number of times I just get distracted during this kind of part of the day. And I'm like, yeah, I need that actual physical reminder to tell me, do the thing you need to do. Alright, let's do that, and we can full auto. I was just thinking, I could have sworn I saw a message. Do you ever feel like you meant to reply to something you didn't? That's how I am right now. I could have sworn I saw something I wanted to reply to and I haven't. Yeah, I must have been imagining things. Not the best idea taking tablets with coffee. Okay. I can't be the only one who isn't looking forward to the prospect of conquest over Christmas. Like, I have been saying to myself, it's not terrible in the sense that I can at least do it late at night, but still, it's not what I want to be doing. So I wish they could design a break month somewhere so that it could be fit around Christmas. I recognise then there's also other religious holidays that need or could be observed, but yeah, it's just one of those where it's like, oh. Alright. I'll admit I've got Conquest on the mind, I'm clicking on it. Right, Grand Arena. Old Speckleton. Certainly the kind of name I like at this time of year. Let's get the full screen on so you can see. There we go. So, they have 212 home invaders. Higher GP than me by some distance, 15.1 mil. More Zeta. Well, actually, they're all in red, so this is quite a scary one. 374 Zetas to 424. They've got more Omicrons than me in total, 80 to 90, but I have got more GAC Omicrons, and wow, that is a gulf, 62 to 23. That means to me they're either a TW player or they just put Omicrons where they want them, so fair play. More Gear 13s, and they're flooring me on all the mod scores. 123 to 190 on the 25s, 371 to 460 on the 20s, 570 to 971 on the 15s. Relics, I've got more 5s, and below they've got more 9s, 8s, 7s. We've got the same 6s. And they've re-rolled more Datacrons, which, considering the current Datacron economy, shall we say, I feel like that's crazy they've got that many, because that's like, they have re-rolled a lot. No surprise they've got all GLs, all of them at Relic 9. I don't see an R10 amongst that lot. I don't see an R10 amongst their meta units either. Alright. Let's have a look on QuickBot and see what they've done. I did shift my defense around as well. Let's just quickly go through it. I've got Saw, Mace, Finn, General Grievous, Enoch. Bottom wall is Rey, Lord Vader, Jabba, Hondo, and Maz. The back wall is Tarkin, Tuskens, Silvo, Pirates, Kala and Beck, DTMG. So their defense, they put down Jabba with a support cron. Yep. They've got Ahsoka, Sabine, Watt with a tank cron. Lord Vader with an attacker cron. I'm very wary of some of these, by the way, because these could be the reroll crons, so we're going to have to check them in game. Queen with a support cron. Yeah, these definitely have got... I mean, this guy probably is a bit ahead of me in terms of he might be a spender for all I know. So he could have had good crons anyway, but some of these feel like they are like the re-rolls. Alright, so this is the Poggle cron. It is Finn Pozori, so keep that in mind. Hondo Vane with the Hondo level 9. Okay. Adrad. JMK Cat Ezra with an attacker cron. A lot of armor pen. Boba with a Boba cron. Ray Ben Cal with an attacker cron. Okay. A lot there, fairly straightforward. So, I'm not faffing around with Hondo. Slacker, you're getting in there, you're doing the job for me. If I can find you. There we go. Ideally, Raver could do Kenobi. I recognise an issue with that could be Ezra. But I would have thought we could still cope there. I'll play around with that in my mind as we're moving along, like if we're going to move something, but right now that's kind of where I'm leaning. Boba. I know we found a good counter to this recently, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. You know, something reasonably cheap. Oh, that was it. It was Malgus. Malgus Solo. Right. So yeah, I'll say we do that. Why not? Hey Phil, how you doing? Yeah, we finally got the last Christmas present sent today. I had to do like late delivery costs just to make sure it got there on time, but we're going all right besides that. How are you doing? Just mapping out the GAC, so early days here, early days. Something just dawned on me when I was saying all that. Is this Dark Reader? It is. Can I turn that on? Nah, it can't do it for this. Okay. Okay. Rey, it hasn't got Ezra, so I feel like I'm going to see a Malicos. With that in mind, it is tempting to move Leia here. Again, I'll have a little mull on that. Say a little more. Yeah, I think we move Leia there. Lord Vader is an issue. We could do Seabane like we have recently. That could be something. Doing well. Work is nice. Just slow this week. That sounds good. Most of the office on PTO, personal time off. So I can just take things at your own pace and be in chat a little today. Yeah, that's nice to hear on both counts. But yeah, going to say, I always remember, like, because I've mainly gone from like education to a little bit of work, and I always used to get this vibe towards like the end of like term times and whatnot. Even the teachers didn't want me there, kind of thing. So when I was working, I always was, I won't say shocked because you knew it was going to happen, but it was like you feel like, oh well, we have actually got a bit of full pelt, especially when it's retail and you kind of actually going double pace just to keep up with demand. But yeah, for sure, it's probably nice when you can just ease into the Christmas period. One year I remember I was coming back from work and I'd ordered a bunch of furniture for my mum, and it was Christmas Eve. And I just remember running upstairs and I was building it all flat from the flat pack just so that it'd be ready for her on Christmas Day. That was a nice little memory. I don't know why that propped up in the context, but still, thank you very much for prompting it. Alright. I'm thinking, even though it's let me down a couple of times of late, we're going to stick with Queenie here. I think Queenie is... It should work against Jabba. It's just that I feel like a few times I've got caught out with Pow. Ahsoka. I need to see that Kron, so let's hop in the game. I need to see if it is a decent tank Kron or not. Yeah, it is decent. Okay. So that could be awkward. Just while I'm here, I'm going to have a look see how they did. So, any holds? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Fair enough. No surprise, especially on GG and Enoch. Wasn't expecting holds on them, just banner sniping. All ones on Hondo, Maz, Lord Vader, Jabba, and Rey. All ones on DTMG, Kaller and Beck, Silvo, Tuskens, and Tarkin. They did drop on Akbar. That is a surprise. Based on the banners, I was expecting at least a drop. That's why I was a bit surprised going through the character walls. I thought, you know, surely there's going to be a drop there. But no, they dropped twice here, which was not expected. The estuary could be fun to look at, I guess. Alright, let's just keep that open because I can continue glancing at it. Yeah, this feels awkward here because I feel like I need either Bow or Great Mothers. Gav, hello there. I'm going to say, I'm doing my best to get in the spirit. How are you? I was at the pharmacy the other day and I've got this, I put it on Discord, I've got this green jumper that I'm wearing at the moment, and it's, I don't know, I'm doing my best to get in the Christmas spirit with things like that. It's not got there yet, but I think maybe when like I've done my last stream tomorrow and I'm kind of getting done for this part of the year, I'll be like, right, I'm there now. I think it's just that little thing of, alright, I've still got things to do, if you like. That actually threw me for a second, and I thought, hang on, have I said I'm going to use Jawas on offense? There only are 3, aren't they? Yeah. I wonder if we try Bo-Katan with an attacker Kron. I don't know how exactly it works. Let me just check Bo-Katan's kit a minute, because my logic, as unsound as it is I would have thought Bo-Katan Deals true damage. Yeah, deal physical and true damage. That's deal physical. And deal additional true. Ancestral Resolve, 2% defense, 1% max health. Whenever this character deals true damage, a deal additional true damage. Right. So, I look at that and I can't help but think... Fingers crossed, she will gain enough damage to overpower the heals that Ahsoka's got. That's where my mind is going. I don't know for sure. I mean, let me just go to Datacrons a sec. If I go... Attacker. And this is the one I know was alright before. Let me have a look at it. Whenever an ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, which... Does Armor Shred count? I don't think it does. All attacker allies gain accuracy up for 1 turn and 5% off as stacking until the end of the battle. Whenever an attacker ally attacks at a turn, they deal bonus true damage, which can't be evaded, and gain 5% death pen until the end of battle. So, again, good. Whenever they use a special, damage they deal to enemies that turn is increased by 5%. Right, okay, so again, that could be good. I mean, there's going to be buffs on this team. During attacker allies turns, they ignore stealth and taunt if they have no debuff on them. Again, cool. All right. I feel like that is definitely worth doing there then, because I think that might just counter the tank cron that Ahsoka's going to have. From here, I'm thinking we could do... I think we do Raver. Let's get past Raver. There we go. Raver there on Finn. Queen will do Great Mothers. And then Adrad. Adrad's a funny one right now. Maybe Rex 5s could do it? I mean, Phoenix apparently can. Yeah, I find that actually very amusing, the fact that a Phoenix is probably more likely to do it than Rex 5s. That might actually be the option then, because I don't particularly want to be risking anything there. The only trouble is I've got Relic 3 Sabine, so it's not like she's going to be putting out high damage. It's only a Relic 5 K2 at least. It's just then it jumps up to a Relic 7 Jin, and then it's a 6 Relic Delta on Adrad, so it's a bit dicey. Might have to rethink that. I mean, just looking at what we've got left, we have got Adrad. We've got Qui-Gon. Trench is not really worth it, except for maybe at best to clean up. Jawas, I don't really know what they could do. I don't trust my Iden team. Bad Batch is just so awkward in 3s. Maybe Traya could do that. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to switch that. I think if I were to... hang on, I'll restart my sentence. My plan for Traya had been to use it on Tarkin. But considering I've got Adrad here, I don't need that. I'll keep that in mind, because I don't know if there's a Maz on defense. I am guessing not, but it's purely a guess. But yeah, cheers T-Max, that's good to know. Alright, let's get the ball rolling. Alright, first order. If I haven't already said it, I am still very frustrated I didn't get a Special Forces Datacron. Alright, let's do it. It's like I've seen these splits with crew lead Dre, and I'm like, I'm not sold on it, but I can see the benefit of it, you know, just being able to split your units a bit. Alright, it's in Special Forces raised, it's TIE Pilot. Oh, okay. As I stay healthy, Slacker. I mean, I suppose I'm grateful that they're going for Slacker and not hooks for my banners. I was going to say that's the ult, isn't it? Okay, so he will gain... Well, does he come back, Hondo? Yeah, okay, that's not ideal. We'll just base it for now. Bow down, yeah. We'll swipe. Hondo's gone again. Am I wrong in thinking Hondo's actually gone now? Because... yeah, it's when Slacker kills someone on his turn, isn't it? Enemies defeated during his turn, yeah. I've said it before, there's just so many kits in the game now. Sometimes you have to just try and not confuse them in your mind, because that's the biggest problem. Alright, Vayne down. Oh, okay. Bit awkward. Oh, come on, you little git. Thank you. 66, I'll take that. I'll tell you what's been irritating me, right? So I got Hondo's ult the other day. I've been trying to use it in Squad Arena, and I feel like I can't get the knack of the team yet. Thank you very much, Phil. I had a feeling something was, but I couldn't remember for sure. Alright. We're going to knock this one out just to get this ball rolling. There we go. One thing, if I've got a need for Rev, and I can always use Albar. I kind of want him to debuff me. It's like Zam getting stunned there. It's like, no, I don't want you stunned. I want you actually throwing thermals at me or doing your move. I should give her a love tap, really, shouldn't I? I'll keep that in mind. I didn't know what the upper limit was in 5s. I mean, in 3s, it feels like this is something that's very easy to throw at it. So, yeah, I've got to admit, I wouldn't want to put it on defense. I saw it being recommended the other day, and I was like, I suppose it chews up Malgus, but then you really need to throw a Malgus team down somewhere, don't you? Or something that Malgus would want to counter. Right, let me just give you a jump. Can we do that to you? Cool. I wonder if this is one of the most lore-accurate videos in terms of, like, a Sith Lord like Malgus would definitively have soloed these 3. I'm curious how many others there are like that in terms of, yeah, no doubt about it, this would definitely be a thing. Alright, it's just occurred to me, Zam's going revive, so I could do with actually getting Dengar down. Just because I don't want to be sort of stalling on her a bit. There she goes. More debuffs. That'll do. 58. It's a solo. Okay. Let's go for this, I guess. Alright, we got an ad break on Twitch, so I'll just hold fire a minute. I think I do go for that. I've been weighing this up and thinking, surely there is a benefit to throwing Armor Pen on these two. Starkiller, Taran. Taran? Yeah, Taran. I think I confused myself thinking it was Talon for a second. That's Darth Talon, isn't it? But yeah, I'm thinking, surely it makes sense giving these Armor Pen plus 30% extra bulk. These videos showcased only 3v3s, but just this trio of Bounty Hunters was Holding versus Maz, Balin. Balin surprised me. I tried that in 3s and I was shocked to lose. Wow, Gas it's holding against. That is impressive. Jabba was a dice counter. If you add 2 more Bounty, I can see its power increasing significantly. I mean, I can't remember the actual wordage of the Crom, but I would assume that it's essentially... How do I put it? As long as Bulba's in the lead. So if that's the case, surely you could afford to put Grief and Boskin? Unless you want to go fancy and do Zuckuss and Forlon. Alright, that break's over. Let's go. Alright, crit immunity removed. Rocks. Alright, in the yellow. Let's just give you a smack. Yep. Nope, we're not doing that. Oh. Ugh, okay. Over there, please. Over there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad you're there, Taran, protecting her. Right, 23 stacks. Yoink. Okay, not ideal, but let's hope we can survive this little sticky point. Alright, bye-bye. And bye-bye. Cool. Armor pen for the win. And we've got Leia for Kenobi, so let's go there. Boss Grief, tons of extra attacks for Bulba. Frenzy for more TM trains. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I was kind of just really being cheeky with them too, but honestly, I think it just makes a load of sense to put a tank in there, doesn't it? But I also think it will make sense on offense. I think the only benefit you'd have of Bosk on defense is that you've got to chew through Boss first and he's going to keep healing and all that jazz, but I don't see it being that helpful. Rebels. Right. I was advised to give this a go, so we're going to do it. For a second, I thought I picked the wrong team. I thought, please don't waste things like that, Josh. Whew, okay. Yeah, not enough there. DC reminder. Gain protection up whenever R2D2 damage an enemy, inflict fear. Right, have that. And have that. Let's pull that on Drogon. Certainly the disadvantage of doing Leia is that we can't, if I can get my words out. We can't remove Temmin from Drogon. Ugh. Little git. I wouldn't mind getting Cat down a little bit more. Maybe? Oh, a little bit early. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd get another chance, so I was like, do I go for it? Is it bad that I kind of want stall here? It's the greed conundrum. Yeah, bye-bye. 54, not great banners, but it solves a potential problem, even if it creates a couple more in the process. Alright, Treya. I'm just hoping that this is a solid enough counter without, like, an OP Kron. I'm thinking I do that. Not necessarily for those two, but for those two. Because realistically, I'm not going to use Jawas in this round. Alright, cooldown's increased. The concerning point's going to be if they get their ult off and they can just hit us without protection. I don't know how that works with Trey's bonus protection mechanics. Alright, yoink. I'm going to isolate and pop that there. I think that's right. And goodbye. Now we don't have to worry about that. Always nice to not have a headache. Alright, nice to see Trey that still does good things. Alright, let's just close the game down a second while I do something. Let's save that. Alright, so, Batwall. We've got Mulgar and ISC, Saw, Luthen, Kyle, Mace Dapper, Temple Guard, Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Kiadi, and Caloran, Jocasta, and Luminara. Wasn't my expectation for Luminara. I thought it'd be Barriss. Alright, a little bit funky as far as that goes. I wouldn't say we've got a clear Adrad team.
Now it's time for Christmas, and Christmas is my favorite time of year.
We've still got 2 GLs, which is comforting.
Like all my wishes
Got Balin.
coming true, that's why I cheer.
Oh, hang on, I've just seen I've got 2 of them there.
Busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine.
Do we do Kenobi on Mace?
Yeah, let it come.
JML on Maul. Qui-Gon, we've got the Gungans. We've got Balin for Saul. And then Caloran. Caloran's the one that worries me.
I can see the snowflakes fall. I can hear the sleigh bells call.
Maybe,
They're saying it's time to have
you see, that's a long shot with them two because of Granny with the gun.
what a feeling. Now it's time for Christmas.
Let's have a look at what our options are.
This is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer.
100% for that.
I've
Okay.
been busy decking the
I don't know the gear levels, obviously, because it's not in sight, but I think we could at least start there.
have a merry holiday.
Because if there is one thing lending some credence to that, it's the fact that we can go straight for Caloran. So it's not like we're stuck behind pre-taunts. Alright. I'm feeling fairly comfortable here. Fairly comfortable. We've got a tough top wall to deal with though, so let's crack on with that, and then hopefully we don't need anything at the back, at the front. Because we haven't really got a lot left. Ugh. I'm glad Hondo got done before Christmas. That's like a big tick in my column, if you like. I'm trying to get, what's his face name? Smee done. That way I've got 3 R9s for the raid. If I'm right, 3 can do the raid. I might be wrong. So yeah. Fingers crossed, eh? And if not, I can always take... I want to do some more anyway. I feel like Vayne would be handy at 9. Okay, let's go straight for this. Attack Kron. He might. If that's the case, I'm going to have to come up with a second counter. I'm hoping, if anything, I can at least do a bit of a 2-shot here. Which isn't great because my opponent pretty much one-shotted my characters, but they did drop on fleet, so hopefully I could make up. Okay, good. Right, I think honestly at full auto at this point. Because I definitely think you could be right, T-Max, but if this doesn't work, I could then do JKR. So, it's not ideal. I don't really want to be doing a cleanup, but just with my options available, I thought it was probably the best. I wouldn't have trusted JKR from the start. I think I saw Jolie with JKR being an option, but I don't know if that's just like personal preference from some people. Like the actual technical best one is Hoda. I mean, we are gaining offense, and the more attacks we're gaining true damage, if I'm reading the kit right. So in theory, we could ramp, but it all depends if we can do enough to actually get through Ahsoka twice, essentially. It's a shame that the tank tech, because it just removes those debuffs. And I know that, you know, obviously the healing's bigger than the debuffs, but still, it's like, really? Alright, so now she ults. Alright, as things stand, I hope this is our only drop. don't even seem to be applying armor shred. I don't know if that's an AI thing. Yeah, it must have been an AI choice because it just didn't seem to want to do that ability. It's like I say, I feel like this did work how I hoped it would as far as getting the sides out and just meaning it was a JKR cleanup. But yeah, still unfortunate. Let's go for that, I guess. Okay, basic. Pass to Raven. Pass to Cal. And pass to Cal again. Alright, little heal. We'll pass that to Raven. I know we need to be able to get riposte back, so that's why I'm just doing another special. Okay. Let's give that to Cal. Again, I'm just using a special, try and get back to riposte as quick as I can. There we go. If we can call an assist, we should be groovy. All right. Well, we're getting there. We can see we're getting there. Do that. Go on, armor shred. It's just a bit of a funky moment. Oh, hang on, I thought I clicked on it. Back to Cal. Give that to Hoda this time, I think. There we go. 34. Alright, so Lost, we got them two out. And then Jedi. 1, 2. Three. And that cleaned that. Alright, so for this, who do we sub in? Probably Yoda, isn't it? What's the website? It is called QuickBot. You need to be able to link it via C3PO bot. There we go. Let's have a look. What shall we do next? Seabane? What's got the best health? Yeah, I had a feeling it might be that. Alright. 3 Relic 9s. I'm not feeling comfortable with this, but let's give it a go. Okay, Linky Dink one. Linky Dink the other. Give him a slam. Just checking this is protection up Kron into it. Oh no, debuffs, right. I completely forget what some of the abilities do, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just racking my brain going, which one gives protection up on Lord Vader? Yeah, sod it, we'll get the lightning going. A bit of me thinks, is it worth just keeping him out of ult? But I'm like, is there really a benefit? I mean, again, I'm doing that not because it's an insta-kill, but because it's just, you know, damage. Alright, here he goes. Just stand strong, you two. Ooh, okay, we got the worthless guy down. Ooh, we even got the other guy down. Cool. Probably prioritised the wrong one then. I should have gone for CX2 while he was out. It's alright, we got time. Wait, do not go for my Bane. Leave my Bane alone. Oh, I was going to say, please don't crash. It's just a very simple equation there. We crash, I lose. Right, suck. Okay, we haven't got to deal with the worthless guy, but we haven't got a link, so I don't feel it's worth doing the ult. Well, you know, special. Let's see if we can just keep you out in the open, though, because I don't want to be playing funny buggers with you. You know what? Let's shock you. One more. Hang in there, Bane. Linky Dink. Come on, Bane. Keep siphoning. There we go. 2v1. Full auto. 2 Dark Lords of the Sith against 1. Surely we got it. It's a very pointy spear. I would actually love to see some animation of him using it, like a Clone Wars kind of thing. You know, we obviously saw him in the Clone Wars, but I would love to see an actual action sequence with him using it. Again, I know SWGOH have just basically taken this from the show and said, right, this is how we loot, but it would still be kind of cool if we could see it. There we go. Well done, Sith Lords. Well done. Yeah, maybe someday. I mean, we're getting more Shadow Lord next year, so it's not beyond the realms of possibility they're going to have more look into Sith heritage or something. Unlikely, but it's possible. Alright, is this a good support, Kron? Yep. Flick Tenacity down, Evasion down. They gain protection up if they get crit and they aren't to support. Start the turn, they dispel all buffs on all enemies. Okay. The only support is Jabber, isn't it? So we should be okay. Let's go with that one. I mean, we're matching for Alex. That's got to count for something. Let's just snooze that ad break. Yeah, Jabba's been mean. He knows we don't like debuffs, but he's saying, no, you're going to have some debuffs. Oof, okay. Right, I'm going to have to summon the Handmaiden. Well, you know what I mean, use that ability. Yeah, especially when he's got a support cron. Thankfully, Pow hasn't got any thermals yet, but it feels only a matter of time how they're going. Trevor boy, good morning, how you doing? Oh, 3. Ugh. Really don't like this, how it's going. Ugh. Just feels inevitable that we're going to take a big hit. Okay, we've got crit damage up. Oh, she's taking her time. Yo, okay, one on. Oh, 4. I'm doing that. Again, it feels early, feels awkward, but I just don't take chances with Pow. Okay. No. Please don't. I don't like this. Please get her. Oh, thank you, Power. Thank you. You absolute beauty. Alright. I'm not saying we're clean here, or we're out of the woods, but it just feels a touch safer. Whew, okay. Those debuffs that the support cron creates, they are nasty. They don't look it, you know, it's just like, oh, health steal down, great, but it's the tenacity down that wrecks. I mean, I still think this could be a cleanup battle, like I might have to bring in Afra, which I really don't want to do, but it might be the best way of getting through it. Because right now the issue is getting through Chrysanthemum. Ooh, went for Queen. I mean, it's one thing, Chrysanthemum's got to go for the Handmaiden, but it's not much. Okay, so they dropped twice in Fleet, but that was it. I've dropped once on Ahsoka and once here. That's pretty much all I'm afforded now. So I need to be efficient and not drop. Not asking for much. I mean, this is absolutely mental how they receive so little damage. I mean, 6,000 damage from Pow is absolutely filthy. Oh, okay. Bye-bye, Pow. Master Qui-Gon even. Right. Scoundrels, Afra, BT1, Trip. As much as I would like to use this on a character that's a tank, if I just look at what I need to do, by the way, let me just mark who I got out. I look and I think, I don't feel like Raver benefits from the tank cron. Morgan doesn't. Balin won't in that battle. Yeah, I don't see any of these needing the tank cron. And I'm not even saying that they need the tank cron, it's more they need the stats. So I feel like I can afford to transfer this over. Anything that makes BT1 hit hard, I like. Okay. Don't like this. Because that's immediate resist. We're not going to waste it. This support feels very filthy when it comes to Chrysanthemum. I mean, giving him protection up. I mean, it's absolutely brutal. Alright, Armor Shred could help. Ooh, okay. I like that. Kind of. We did at least increase cooldowns, that's something. Yeah, I knew we were going to lose BT1 there. They prioritised him a bit. Come on. They got their ult. They went for the commando, that is helpful. Not welcome, but helpful. I'd rather the commando than BT or Afra or Trip. But something tells me after 2.5 minutes this isn't going to work. Yeah, this could be the round. Yeah, I completely agree. I'm going to do that, just try and keep BT around a bit longer. It just makes Chrysanthemum absolutely obnoxious, because it's like here, I can't actually do anything. I've got no way through the DI. That will kill BT again. Yeah, there he goes. I mean, there's a bit of me looking and thinking, I'm just hoping that this commando droid might ramp up in damage just for the fact that we've got loads of stacks of potency on Aphra, but it's hard to know. Like that. Come on. Just keep going, commando droid. I say that, and then Jabba's got a bleeding ult, so it kind of... Oh, you freaking pig. Yeah, that's the round. Yeah, commando droid. Yeah, we can't bring it back. Trouble is, we got to deal with Chrysanthemum a second time. Come on. Is it possible to full auto this? I mean, when IG90's coming into the game properly, he will be on Aphra's squad, so that is something. Come on. Oh, you pig, getting rid of the one that could have actually helped me. Taking enough turns that the commander wouldn't take a turn. Oh, that is a gut punch. Alright, I'm going to just leave that a minute. I'm pretty sure I've lost the round here because there's too many drops, but let's just persist a little bit and see how far we can get. Blows that though, I can't deny it. It's like I've had a 3-0 week and then suddenly I'm on 0-3. My opponent, I know what my opponent scored, so I kind of know what I've got in terms of wiggle room. All right, down. Yeah, I mean, to a degree, I accepted the first... Well, I'll say to a degree. I accepted the first one because I was in Kyber 1. It's like, I'm not really Kyber 1 capable still. It was a bit sad, but you kind of roll with it. But then last round, we really got pushed out a bit. You know, it was a really rough round, that. And again, fair play, good defense. I wasn't knocking the opponent. Just, it felt rough in terms of how I drew him. But then, yeah. This one, I've been facing a bigger account. It's like, you kind of want them to not give it a go. Give it a go. Oh no, they turn up and they floor me. Wow, they haven't got Queen on me. Again, that kind of adds to what I've just said. It feels quite insulting, really, that they haven't even got the army. Yet they look to be on course to win this one. It's like, ouch. He went 1-2-2, 1-2-1, 5-4 total this season. I think that'd be a good way of phrasing it for myself, a wild season. It's not been I feel like I haven't shown consistency despite striving to. I mean, the last round really bugged me because I feel like I made bad mistakes. So I'm hoping I can pick up start next season. Don Zenzi, Merry Christmas to you as well. I figured I'd have a little stream like this just before season, well, as the season ends, if you like. But also, I've got like a Lego Star Wars stream I'm going to do tomorrow. But after that, I'm not doing anything until New Year. So it's like, let's sneak one in, you know. Lady Geek, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, this is looking good, isn't it? But yeah, that's my hope for next season. I just hope I can pick up my performances a bit, because I feel like I've shown some good performances at times, but then other times I feel like I'm a fish out of water. 57, there we go. Alright, we'll leave Jab Jab for now. Let's just get to this back wall. Yeah, 12.3 with 7 GLs and K2. Don't have Leia, Galactal, Pirate King Hondo. Oh, wow. You're doing well in K2 as the WoW. Balin, Afra, or Jar Jar. Again, it reminds me a lot that of my Crimson account, so we were on similar trajectories, I'd say. Yeah, well done for being in K2. Once I get some more unlocks checked off, maybe I'll climb up a bit more. Until then, you're screwed if I face someone who has everything. Yeah, I'm tending to find that a lot. I mean, there are times when I feel like I can outmaneuver it a little bit because I've got decent off-meta, but especially around like this where you're looking at things like the relic advantage kicking in, it does feel bad because it's like there. I've got a relic H-caster, I'm thinking, it's those small bumps, you know what I mean? And even, I'm not even talking about Delta per se, but it's a lot to overcome cumulatively, so we roll with it, we have to get on with it, but it's still a bit of a shame. You know, you want to get through it a bit smoother, you know. Alright, so Balin should be straightforward here. I know I prefer when I have Hondo Omicron in the team, but that's probably a gone thing now with Pirate King in my roster. Let's aim there. And of course you haven't got a Luthor on me, so it makes it a bit easier. You know, I bet this one is a bit more straightforward because they haven't got the Jocasta armies. I might be wrong. I think it's a solid idea that. Ooh, okay, bye-bye Basti. Yeah, I know for myself I'm thinking I would like to make sure I get Stranger done, so I'm not going to apply any Zetas or armies probably in the short term. Ooh. Oh, you'll get. Well, if the round wasn't over, I think we're there now. We'll come back for that. Gungans. Yeah, I mean, at most in the last year, I've pretty much just bought the episode pass. And like even this month, I haven't bought it, just for the fact that I haven't had the cash spare with Christmas and everything. But, yeah, it's one where I don't necessarily feel like you need to spend to get the advantage, but I can understand why people do, especially, like I said last stream, I saw what those Datacrons were capable of doing. You know, the re-rolls, and you're thinking, I don't I'm not saying I would necessarily spend to do it or anything crazy like that, but I can see why people do it. Because, you know, you can roll a Datacron like we've all been able to. It's a pretty useful thing. You got the Karas ready, all the Zetas ready, one army ready, hoping to have the second shortly after unlock. Very, very good, that fill. I mean, again, I know for myself, if I've got one army, great. I'll probably have a Zeta or two. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to take him straight to Relics. My Gear 12 supply is in a bit of a funny shape right now, so I might have to look at what his gear is. What did I say here? Kenobi? Yeah. I mean, part of my plan moving forward, start of the next year, I want to get Glat. Not necessarily because Glat's OP or anything, but I feel like getting Cat up to Relic 9, Ahsoka Tano up to Relic 9, or Snips, even Fulcrum for TW, I just feel like they're all very useful investments. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've got all the car attack I need. I've got about 1,000 of each now. Which, to be fair, was my aim at the start of the year. Before I even moved guild, I said I wanted to see if we could get on top of the Caro grind, and I have achieved that this year, so that was nice. But, yeah, I feel like if I'm talking about, like, a long-term objective now, I want to try and be on top of all the farms that, unless they do something ridiculous to change the game, I'll always be farming the current things. Maybe with a bit of leeway to go backwards and relic up some old tunes. It's like I tried doing that counter Scribe showed, Imperial Troopers versus Pirate King. My imps aren't up to that. So it'd be nice if in the next year I've got the opportunity to sort of dip into other farms and just get them done if needed. Just wondering if I got anything useful that could have taken us down, but I think I'll stick with this. Yeah, I haven't even started the list yet in terms of working out what I do need to do, but it's got to be something I put into motion soon because it just doesn't feel a good idea not to have a plan. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, hang on, I did miss that. Okay, so we gotta take down Jabba still. Alright, I feel like I might as well experiment just for the fact that I've got zero chance of winning this, if I'm going to be honest. So I kind of want to see if Bad Batch could do this, because, well, for starters, I put an Omicron on Omega, so I'd like to get some value out of it. But Crosshair as well should have some capability here. I mean, he can hit under protection, can't he? While in Grand Arena and there are no Galactic Legends. Alright, so essentially we can't ignore protection if it's Jabba. That's a bummer. Glad I read it. Maybe gas could do it? I feel like it's a bit cope of me to say that Trench could do it. It's the trouble with Saw being on defense. I feel like my Mon Mothma counter has gone with it. Yeah, buff immunity on Dooku is rough. Okay, ability block's good. Hang on, does... Oh no, that is an absolute joke. Like, quite literally removing all buffs. I thought it was just those specific ones. So I'm not going to be able to hit under protection here, am I? Alright, I might as well forfeit this. That's a waste of time. Hey up, Quinlan, how you doing? Yeah, season's greetings to you. Genuinely, that is a joke. Oh, what the hell can I do to counter this? I'll tell you what, right? I've not used Starfall. Is there any way I could throw a Wookiee or two in? Just for a giggle? Oh, hang on, what about... Could Darth Revan... Oh, we've already used Darth Revan, do we? Actually, saying that, if I'm thinking right, we could do 1, 2, 3? Like, does giving Retribution Taunt... We're on the cope train. They spoilt my fun by taking out my Queen and my Jabba, so I'm just trying to get my own fun back. I mean, I've got to say it again, that is absolutely filthy how it just takes away all the buffs. Like, I thought it was just a couple of them. Like the ones that he was calling out. That is filthy. I mean, speed down's helpful, and then he dispels it. And at this rate, I'm not even applying Retribution. Sorry, not Retribution, Armor Shred. It is crazy. Well, it's crazy for me to try it, to be fair. Alright, I could be sitting here all day. I'm not going to carry on with that. Let's go to Mon Mothma. Let's just see if we can club together some rebel fighters that could do something. I mean... I feel like I'm getting figgy pudding right now, I tell you. Oh no, I've just realised. I was thinking I've got like a big scrum, but it's probably on defense. Yeah, Just the thought in my head of doing like a crazy Biggs wedge kind of thing, I was like, got me excited, and then I let myself down. Let's see how that goes. You've got good news. What is it, Adam? Thankfully, we're not too big on buffs. You know, it's not like we're trying to do some crazy debuff shenanigans with Jabba. Oh, sorry, crazy buff shenanigans on our side. You got a fibre line at your house today. Nice one. Yeah, decent internet incoming. I feel like I've been enjoying my relationship, shall I say, with the internet a lot more since I got on my current provider with fibre. If anything, just when I was doing a lot of YouTube uploads, it felt nice being able to actually upload it in a few seconds versus what it was before. Right, I did see I missed an opportunity there, so I'm just waiting for Mon again. There we go. Bit of Darze, always welcome. 600 megabits, nice one. I mean, this what kind of goes through my head. There are probably times when it's just a number, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how fast or slow it is because you go and get the same result regardless. But there are times when it's like, it's really good to have it. Yeah, I completely agree. It is a race here. I mean, I'm hoping we can still win it because he's about 60%, give or take. But yeah, it's a bit too close for comfort. Be helpful if we can keep some of these debuffs on him. Oh, okay, we lost Worthless Man. Not helpful considering I'd only just given him a promotion. Is there anything in this Cron that ramps up damage? Because I'm just thinking how I suddenly lost half of them. I didn't even see that damage coming. No, leave it. I know that's 2 minutes, but I would rather just hold it there. I don't even know where that went wrong. I mean, I'll admit, I wasn't watching him. I was that focused on Jabba's health bar that I wasn't paying attention to my own side, but I actually thought we were in solid shape. So yeah, that was shocking. I don't think cracks would have helped there, because we were applying days with Worthless Guy, and he was, you know, it wasn't like that was making an impact, so, yeah, I think that's the issue, isn't it? If I'm essentially going in, yeah, oh, that's a good point, isn't it? It's his unique, he resets every battle, doesn't he? I mean, I might as well log it. Like I say, maybe the cooldowns are favourable, but... I'm gonna say that, I am on a revive, but... The trouble is, it's preventing him from taking the ult. Yeah, he got Scout. I know it just took a long time out of that battle, so chances are I don't warrant it, but... I mean, definitely use the thermals then. 60% regen, that is a lot. when you think as well, this guy has got these crons. And this is before we got the refund. So it's like this guy had already got them. That's where I'm kind of cussing this week a little bit, because it's like the first two were like decent opponents. You know, I feel like my second round was definitely smarter. They did the focus datacron placements. But yeah, I feel like this one was just basically an FU. Yeah, 5s are going to be rough. Very rough. Oh yeah, fingers crossed it will be a level playing field. This does not feel great, I'm going to be real. I've never tried cleaning up a Jabba with gas, but this does not feel like a thing. I mean, granted, Sexy Rex is probably not ideal here anyway. Another little thing though, how the hell did this guy finish in the bottom 2 for the week to face me? I mean, like, he has actually got a decent set of crons and whatnot, so it's like, did he just not try this week and decided, oh yeah, I'll give it a go before Christmas? Like, really? Sod's the law, I guess. I think the only thing I can keep doing is cooling gas, because he does... Am I right in thinking there's a bonus to damage when he is cooled by 5s? Yeah, both deal 35% more damage. Alright, nap time. I mean, that does ramp our offense. Trouble is, Jabba can eat gas in a minute, can't he? Yeah, potentially. I'm going to go back to that original plan just for a goof, if anything. I want to see how little they can do. I'll save that for the simple fact that I might as well throw Adrad at it as well. It's funny how she gets the priority here. Well, you know, like she's too bulky, essentially. Oh, okay. I apologise for not spotting them. No, I do try, but I'm a bit dopey at times. Yeah, this is not going to be anywhere near enough, is it? Just imagine there wasn't the GL clause, though. I bet there would be some wiggle room with it. I mean, there is even riposte, so potentially we could hit under. It's just not Crosshair doing it. I mean, look at that. That was just bloody horrible timing. You know what? I'm going to do that on Omega herself, see if we can get that move back. Yeah, remove that. Oh, hang on. I took a turn even though I was in captive then. That was buggy. And again. Oh. Sometimes you just don't need to say anything. Hey. Go on, let's give Rogue One a go. Something tells me this won't work. Pass that to Rad. When I had the Lightspeed token for the droids, I was tempted to give it to K2SO with this Kron in play, but I thought, as nice as that would be, I know I've got to work on Hu Yang, so it kind of took it over, but it's a shame. Yeah, I'm with you there. This does feel very rough. I mean, if anything, I've kind of got this horrible feeling that I won't have enough time at this rate, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? Just at the last second, I needed... This is probably, again, where Relic Delta would be arguably impactful, because it did just stop me getting the damage in, if you like. Oh, again. He's teasing me. I feel like now we don't do it because we've just got no way of getting all that protection down in time, but I'll keep giving it a go. Maybe there's something I don't know in the DC that's still got to give me a chance. It's been that long since I actually read the DC levels, it's like... I haven't got the time right now in the middle of the battle to loot, but maybe there is something. Something to do with Jim, perhaps? She gains damage? Yeah, it's feeling that way. Yeah, there's a bit of me thinking if I'd have R10 my Padawan Obi-Wan, maybe I'd already won this. Well, okay, maybe not. That's probably a stretch, but you get my point, like... Again, just so close and just not close enough. Oh, again in the dodge to boot. Yeah, so she's only going to hit so far, isn't she? Not to mention Jabba's got an ult coming up. Pound to a penny, I get the protection down and then he ults. That would be like the ultimate insult. Again, a dodge. Alright, we did remove the turn meter then. Not enough. I was going to say she can't be defeated, but it doesn't matter because he's recovered all his health and protection and... yeah. One thing for the Cron, it kept me in the game, but... I'm not sure I want to stay in this game. Like, if there was a white flag, I'd be very tempted to wave it. I'm probably not banking this. I say probably, I'm not. We used the Java Crom. I felt like I was in need of it at the time, but with hindsight, maybe we could have done different. Oh well. Anything else we can throw at this slug? I don't think there is, but maybe CLS. Go old school. It was actually kind of shocking how little damage we did then.
Some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas.
Just not enough here, is there? Like, even if I'd say a CLS Cron or something that could maybe do armor shred or something, we just wouldn't have enough. I'll tell you what, full auto, maybe the AI can do it quicker than I can, but I just don't see there being enough here because we're adding as much as we're removing.
Nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow. Lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year. Drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's just getting nowhere near, is it?
Some kind of love.
There's a bit of you that thinks maybe it'll get closer, but no.
It's Christmas. Outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight.
A bit of an unlikely one, but I figure I might as well go in the unlikely territory. Nowhere near. And this is why my mole makes me sad. I mean, that's actually a question. Could Dark Trooper punch through? I doubt it. No, still haven't finished Jabba. Jabba's been an obnoxious slug. I mean, Dark Trooper was punching as best he could there. I don't know. The basic's usually better. Oh, joy. Joy to the world. We're now missing buttons. I think that's the sign. Alright. Can I at least just clean this Caloran team up just for pride? One, two, three. Yeah. I threw what I got at it and it wasn't enough. Well, this feels awkward. Luminara actually being tanky. Yeah, healer level. Alright, at least we got through that one. But yeah, I just don't think I've got anything else here. I mean, I'm just trying to think of anything that could potentially have legs, but might as well give it a go, eh? Try a choo-choo train. The only thing that I was thinking is Vader. Oh, saying that about. I was thinking of the Culling Blade. Deals 50% more damage for each effective spell. So if you could stack dots, you could potentially have a good cull at the end, but surviving that long, that's the issue. Go on, we'll give this a go, why not? Maybe I could throw my Wampa at it. I mean, he's got days, but it's like we need some form of healing immunity. I mean, we can stop him taking turns. It's just we're not doing much else, are we? Every time we remove turn meter from him, he heals. Well, I say heals, it's protection up technically, but we just can't keep him low or get him low. I mean, that protection is absolutely filthy when you're looking at it. I mean, against GLs, it's speed reduction into minus 50% speed. Yeah. Last thing. I know, just in case anyone's getting really awkward, I know. Just occurred to me as well that Jabba, he does have a prevention, like he reduces the amount of healing you do, which is very annoying in this situation. He's just going to blow Vader up at this point. Yeah. All right. I had to give it a go. Again, I know that... what's his face? I know that Vader Leader's a bit dumb, but I always remember there used to be a team like that where you could just build dots and nuke, but yeah, that's gone now. Let's have a little sneak into the future, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, isn't it? I haven't used this team in donkeys, that's why I've thrown it down. And I would like an excuse with Leia again in the future, so it's nice that she's getting Stormtrooper Luke. I mean, just imagine if that taunt wasn't dispellable. This would be at least a little bit better. Bye-bye. Okay. How many is that? Say 14? Alright, I'm calling it there. I think we've had enough. Oh, that's 2 in a row I think I haven't full cleared. Oh well, what can you do? All done here. I didn't really get a chance to use 3PO and Chewie, so can't do out with that. That's episode pass, so I can't do that. Yeah, we're all done. I'm pretty sure I did Colosseum yesterday. That was a package under the tree. I'm just not sure that people would like to receive it. Certainly wasn't a friendly package. Again, what really irks me there is that the guy decided, right, I'm not going to attack all week, but then I'm going to hit the last one. It's like saying, I want to hit the easy one. Ah, good call that, Phil. Good call. I hadn't thought about it, I'll be honest. In my mind, I was like, I'll just do it in Conquest kind of thing, but it's a good shout, that. Go on, we'll just hit there. Go on this one, because it's got none of the shield things. Just try and split the damage a bit. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm with you there, Geek. I'm sure there's a feat or two that requires 3PO and Chewie, so it's like I might as well just wait. But yeah, I think we call it there. Can't even do bloody Conquest. Not Conquest. That thing. I'm great with words. I promise. Let's have a look here. Well, by the time I come back after Christmas, I'll have a Relic 9 Smee, I'm sure of that, because I'm literally 20 green away, I think. Oh, not even that far, I'm 4 green away. I mean, that really irks me, because I'm like, I did the 200 refreshes, so I'm not going higher than that. But, yeah. I could do 2 refreshes, but that would not get me 4. I'd need like a super high roll. Yeah. So, I will have Smee. I'll have to remod them before 5v5 as well. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm working on next after Smee. I'll have to see how the raid works. If I can do King Hondo, Smee and Hondo. If I can do them, then I might just leave them for now. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully something else will be worked on afterwards, because Ahsoka's the next project. Okay. There we go. I wouldn't say easier. EP event is 1 AoE and you win. It takes 2 minutes max. But it is wasted effort otherwise, and you aren't pressed to get it done. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? It's just the extra effort. Like, I've done it with the, what we call them, the anniversary quests, because I think some of them are things you wouldn't do passively. But yeah, I'm going to be using C3PO, well, 3PO and Chewie during the week, so it's not the worst thing. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not going to use it there, I think there was one for Tenacity up somewhere, and I think you use CLS there as well, so that's not bad. It's either Tenacity up or Tenacity down. Just randomly having the feet pop up that's done. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You're not even trying to do it, so that's the big thing for it. Right, I'm going to have a quick look. Can we find someone to raid? I'm sure we can. Here we go, close that. And raid away. Who are we finding? Alright, Bones is on. We'll head over there. Alright, folks. As I said, I will be on tomorrow doing Lego Star Wars if any of you want to hop on and just have a watch of that. Don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to get the game finished, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Other than that, I'll be done for Christmas now. So, well, actually saying that, I'm saying all this and I'm thinking, hang on, have I got one more before New Year? Ah, that's it. It would be the 1st of January I'll be coming back, so it might be New Year's Day I'll be seeing you. I'll have to see how that pans out. I might have to do a recording for that. But yeah, that is it, folks, yeah. So hopefully I'll see you then. Let's start the raid. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas, folks. All right, bye for now. Let's go.